What's up, folks? It's your boy Koopa Magic here. Hey, so I actually had a coworker bring something up to me. He plays a lot of Magic, and he brought up using proxies. But the funny thing was, he doesn't know how to do them himself, and that gave me the idea, like, oh, maybe I should make a video on how to create proxies for just about any card game, for the most part. So let's go ahead and break that down with step one. Obviously, find your image. So we're going to open up as soon as I find it here. Bingo! There we go. Open up the Google here, and let's just search One Piece TCG. Let's find us an image. Basically, obviously, you want something like this. You want it to be something that like this. It could be any card game, but as long as it's something like this, and right click here and hit save as. A lot of times you have to be careful because sometimes when you go try to save the image as, you can't see this. But when you try to save the download, make sure you're looking at save as type. Right below file name, it says save as type. Make sure it's being saved as a JPEG, and not as something else. I forgot what it's called. It's like web something, and that's not really an image. It's like it's like a link. It's not really the real image. So save that into your downloads. Once you save that into your downloads, the next thing you're gonna want to do is make sure you open the file itself. So basically, it just downloads. I'm gonna hit open here. You can't see this, but basically the image opened up. Let me see if I can open up display capture. Okay, once you've saved the file and opened the file, as you can see here, this is the card itself. The main thing you want to do before you do anything else, after you've saved the file that you wanted, the card, and open it up and it looks fine like this, you want to crop it if you need to. So for example, let's find the crop button here. Edit image, and then you want to crop it. You want to crop it out, obviously, to take out any extra things that don't necessarily need to be there. Obviously, I believe there's some white in this card. I could be wrong, but for example, you can go as far, and again, you can crop it as much as you want. Maybe you don't want to crop it this much, but for me, I want to crop it this much. Once you've cropped the card to basically you feel like where it needs to be, you just save a copy. You can save as a copy, or you can save over the file. I'll save over the file because I don't really necessarily need this. But see, this is what it can look like. Obviously, there's some white here, where you can. I mean, if you really want to get crazy with it and want to make it perfect, then obviously you can just go right back into it and adjust. I don't necessarily need to do this, but I'm just doing this for video's sake. Save. Now, as you can see there, that is clean. That is as clean as you can get it at this point for the card itself. Once you've gotten the card that way, you cropped it to where you wanted to be, and you hit save a copy or save as, that part's done. Now all you need to do is find the file itself. So wherever you saved it at, if you saved it in downloads, if you saved it in documents, go and find where it is. So now next thing you want to do is find that file that you've cropped and saved, open it up. But the thing is, actually, let's take a step back. You want to right click and open with paint. Very important. Open up with paint. You want to open this up with paint. Inside of paint, what you want to do is go to file, print, page setup. Now here's where it gets tricky. Now, of course, every file on the internet is different. Some files, some pictures are going to be bigger than others. So for example, the main thing you want to do is, of course, pick your size. You want to keep it letter. Then click portrait for orientation. Portrait. And you want to hit adjust and scaling. And you want to adjust it. Usually my go-to that always work is 50%. See right there? Actually, that's perfect. 50%. You want your icon, your little box here, to look like this on the paper. As closest to my icon. I mean, take a screenshot, save it. You want it to basically look like this. So you don't want it to look like that. That's too big. That's That's, if you think of a page, that's really big. That's not the size of a sleeve. You want it 50%. But sometimes you'll get a file to where you put 50% and it'll look like this, or look like this. So that means you're gonna have to find, okay, go down by 10. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. Boom. Once you get that, no matter what, so every time you do, if you put in 50% and it's still too big, go down 10% until you eventually get to this size here. Once you get here, you hit OK. Once you hit OK, before you print, you want to go to print preview. It kind of gives you an idea of what the size of this card is going to be. And as you can see right there, that's perfect. It's just the right size for a Pokemon / Magic the Gathering sleeve right there. So that's what you want. Then you hit file and then you hit print. You print it out. This next step I really can't show you. Basically, once you print it out, you want to basically cut it out. You know, just cut it out as close as you can. This is when you maybe find someone or a friend that's really good at cutting, or maybe you're good at cutting and try to cut as close to the edge as possible to make it clean. If you don't care how clean the cut is, then obviously that's up to you, but I want to make it smooth as possible. So once you already done that and cut it out of the paper as clean as you can possibly cut it out, the next and last thing I have to tell you is a cool tip. So basically, instead of you just putting that proxy you just made into a sleeve, you don't want to just put it in a sleeve, because when you just put it in the sleeve, it's going to be really flimsy. So the trick is, take a Pokemon card, take a Magic card, or take any card that's the same size of it and put the proxy in front of it. Because what's going to happen is, it's going to basically allow the proxy to have some type of support. So it kind of basically looks and feels like an actual card and not paper. It almost gives it a real actual feel. Sorry, I shook the table there. A real feel. That's what you want. Yeah, that's what you want it to zoom in there. And that's basically it. So if you know anybody that wants to create proxies, or or you basically want a quick refresh because it's been a while, watch this video or send this video to a friend, share it out, and if it helped you at all, please hit the like button. And if you enjoyed it as well, please subscribe for more videos in the future and hit that bell icon. Anyway, folks, take care. Have a good one. Peace out, Moogles.